Well, good morning. I'm Pastor Steve of the Warrior Christian Fellowship. It's Thursday morning, September 29th, and I'm glad you could be with me for a time of devotion. You know, in the Great Commission found at the end of the book of Matthew in chapter 28, Jesus has said that all authority in heaven and earth has been given to him. And then in verse 19, he says, therefore, go and make disciples of all nations. And he said, therefore, that's important. He says, because of what I've just told you, go and make disciples of all nations. Sometimes we think disciple making is a job for younger people. Sometimes we think witnessing to older people, they're too old, they're too set in their ways. At this point, they're not going to believe. And that's just not true. When I was pastoring in New Hampshire, I used to go to the post office, and there was a lady there that ran the post office whose son was in prison, and she was very bitter about her son being in prison. And she couldn't believe that he was guilty. Eventually she did. But when I went in there to check my mail, I told her I was a new pastor in town, the only one in that town. And right away she let me know, no talking about religion. So I just kept being in friend with her for over a period of time. It took a long time. I was there about a little over 2 years, and when I got ready to leave there, she started coming to our church, just because she was curious. Well, I gave an invitation a couple of Sundays before I left, and she actually came forward and gave her life to Christ. And she was close to retirement age. So you never know how God's going to use. The Bible says, go make disciples of all nations, of all people, of all ages, races, sizes, whatever. It doesn't matter. You just spread the word, and sometimes it takes time. You got to do it over a period of time. Sometimes it happens overnight. Sometimes it happens right when you share the first time. But you plant the seed and God will grow it eventually. Don't be afraid to share. Just tell people what you know about Jesus. You're an eyewitness to your own testimony. A lot of power in that. I hope this helps you. I hope you have a great day. I hope I see you tomorrow. Be well, friends. God bless you. Bye-bye.